What's up, punters? What's up, champions? Today we're back with yet another exciting video, part 3 of the 7-part series of the Truth to Sports Betting. This video is actually for people who will want to put in the work and change their psychological vices and biases that they have in order to be profitable sports bettors, okay? And as I always say, speculative trading, whether that's sports betting or trading, is one of the hardest but simple ways to make money. And if you guys want to know the third reason why most people will never be profitable sports bettors or traders, stay tuned. In this video, we're doing part 3, which is emotional bets. Okay, emotional betting is, I think, the most common reason why people lose so much money in sports betting. Let me first tell you a story about a good friend of mine, Tom Foolery. Tom Foolery is a big Manchester United fan, and he has been supporting Manchester United his whole life since he was a boy. Although Manchester United have had a horrible season and they have not been performing to their standards, they in the FA Cup final, and Tom Foolery has been, doing well. He's been using positive value, and he's been, taking on the advice I've been giving him. The cup final comes. And Tom Foolery just can't stop himself. He tells, even though he doesn't have the stats to back his bet up, even though he doesn't have any math models to back his bet up, he bets on Manchester United. And of course, the odds are going to be high because they've been playing, horribly, and they don't have a good chance in winning. But since it's his favorite team, and it's just a FA Cup final, he told himself he's going to put his whole bankroll, or even 80%, and then, unsurprisingly, he loses. And this happens to so many people, and what will happen afterwards is that he will start chasing his losses. He's going to try and make back his money, because as humans, especially males, we all wired to win what we have lost, okay? Win what we had in our hands, okay? So he tries his hardest to win the money back, because at the end of the day, it was his money and he lost it. So emotions cloud his judgment and his logic to the point that he doesn't bet logically anymore, and he doesn't use mathematical models. And that's where emotional bets come in today, and I'll be explaining what are emotional bets and how you can step away from emotional bets and start being a profitable sports bettor. Emotional sports betting has its hands on sports bettors, and over 50% of sports bettors emotionally trade and emotionally sports bet, okay? And meanwhile, it's recorded that only 5% of sports bettors are profitable. So of course that 5% is not in the 50% of the emotional sports bettors. Today I'll be explaining why lustful and emotional sports betting is a losing game. This mostly happens when your desire clouds your logic or your judgment, okay? Your desire for your team to win, and you also win with your team winning, okay? So that is a double win. That it's a huge desire for you to win based on your team's winning, okay? That's clouding your judgment and your logic on that Manchester United haven't been playing well, and Manchester United don't do well in cup finals. Or let's say you're not even using your favorite team, just your desire when you start going on a red streak and you haven't been seeing profits, your desire to win back the money that you had originally deposited clouds your logic of, okay, let's be calm, okay, let's revert to the plan again. Your desire to win back your money, because it is your money at the end of the day, your desire clouds your judgment and your logic, and you find yourself staking more than what you had promised yourself to stake, or betting on bets that you didn't even research about, okay? Just because your desire to just get back that money that you lost, that desire is clouding your judgment and your logic at that time, okay? And I'll be giving you guys the tips, and I'll be honest, guys, emotional trading is one of the most exciting things about the game, and it's why so many guys lose with it, and why they can't see that they're losing because of it. It's because it's so exciting. The thrill of having to decide your whole bankroll on 90 minutes. It emotionally invests you, and it makes you so excited that within this 90 minutes I can double my money. But I'm sorry to burst your bubble, that is one thing you'll have to let go of if you want to be a profitable and a consistent sports bettor or sports trader. And you may say, okay, now that I understand what is emotional betting, what are examples or what can be times where I pinpoint and say, okay, I was emotionally betting here? I'm gonna give you guys 5 examples of one of the most common ways people emotionally bet. Okay, first one is normally with favorite teams or favorite players. But if that's not you, then this one is definitely you. Chasing losses. Chasing losses is very emotional betting, because you emotionally invested to your money, because your money is your time and your money is one of your most valuable resources, which is why you sports betting. It's because you want to get more. So you're chasing the losses. You want to get back the money that you lost that was originally yours. Okay, and we wired to not lose. We wired to not want to lose stuff or not to lose assets. Okay, so you emotionally invested, and you're clouding your judgment and your logic on to think clearly and mathematically, which is one of the only ways to win in this game. And the third one is overconfidence, or the hot hand fallacy. When you're winning so much that you become so overconfident that you increase your staking size, not knowing that this is a numbers game, this is a probability game, and your good luck that has nothing to do with the probability and the numbers. So you should always be logical and always think logically. And FOMO, one that I see a lot of on X and Twitter, is fear of missing out. People, once they see others winning big odds or other people winning big odd slips, they also think now that they can do it, or they think now they should also do big odds. Okay, and it's not the case, because mostly on social media people only convey their wins and they don't convey their losses, or the amount of times that they lost so much money trying to get that big boom. But when they get that big boom, of course people are interested in the big numbers. People will like, and people will spend more time looking at that, because it's such a big number that you normally see the big wins, because they are mostly advertised by the big bookies, that this person won this much odds, because they want you to waste your money on the big odds, which mathematically, and I still don't get why people don't get why mathematically it doesn't make sense to go for the big odds each and every time, just waiting for your big boom. And the fifth one is impulse bets on big games or live games. Okay, this could be on games that you're seeing, okay, it's the 80th minute and you clouding your judgment because you're being impulsive. You see it's a live bet and you see the odds are shifting so much that you think, okay, Man City can't score 2 goals, or this team can't score 2 goals by 10 minutes. Then you bet that this team is going to win with 1.3 odds, which you're not going to get anything. So you're just being impulsive. You staking your whole bankroll on that 1.3 odds just to lose it, because you're not thinking logically. You just being impulsive on big games or on Champions League games. And now that you know the examples of emotional trading, I want to give you guys 3 takeaways or 3 actions that you can do to remove emotion out of this. Okay, and just another reminder, if you want to be a consistent profitable trader, these are things that you'd want to do. Okay, of course it's not simple, of course it's not easy, nothing is easy, but it is simple. You just need to do it consistently in order to see consistent results. And the first one is tracking bets. I know it's not easy, it's not simple. You may have a large volume, and there's so many professional and profitable sports bettors that have so much volume that bet over 100 bets a game, but track each and every game, and that's why they're profitable at the end. So tracking to evaluate your performances and to evaluate your bets is one of the ways to remove emotion. Using risk management or bankroll staking. Okay, this is one of the most talked about topics on my channel. Risk management and bankroll staking is telling yourself you're only putting this amount in each and every bet. Okay, just because you believe in this game so much doesn't mean that the math does. Okay, so setting portions for each and every bet is a very smart thing that most traders do, professional traders, profitable traders, and professional sports bettors. And why do you think you can go along and not check your bets and not set bankroll staking or risk management? And then the third one is setting your own rules. Okay, this can go hand in hand with the second one. Okay, you can tell yourself 1 unit is going to be only from 2.5 odds to 0 odds. Okay, so from 0 odds to 2.5 odds you use 1 unit, and then from 2.5 to 3 odds you use 0.75 units. So you can set your rules, okay, and that will help you remove the emotion just because you think, oh, okay, this is my team, now that you must stake 2 units. Okay, and if you guys don't understand this unit staking, go back to the first part of this series where I explain risk management, and on one of the proven ways and proven strategies that all of these profitable and consistent and professional sports bettors use, that you can use too, which is unit staking. Go to that video to where I explain what you can do and how you can do it. Okay, so in conclusion, sports betting is a mathematical numbers game. In order for you to be profitable and consistent, these bookies don't use emotion in order to win your money. They use mathematical ways to win your money. So why do you think you can win money just based on emotional bets and just using your intuition? That's why I urge you guys to use mathematical ways and remove the emotion out of the game. I know it's not going to be easy, but it is simple, and that's why I always advertise. That's why I give you guys free positive value bets in my Telegram, and I always urge you guys to find positive value bets or arbitrage opportunities that you guys can have the mathematical edge on the bookies, the same mathematical edge they have over you. If you guys liked this video, stay tuned for the 4th video. Like and subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can hear the 4th video of the 7-part series, which is going to be coming out on Sunday.